Gabi.
I'm Sabrina.
And this is Deranged DMs. And we're here in person.
Yay, finally.
We're in my room.
Yes.
And this is not a green screen.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope, I'm not a hologram.
No. Okay, today is going to be a little different of an episode where we are going over what it's like to be content creators in the online dating space, because we all deserve love.
Well,
most of us deserve love.
I heard it once in a song where it said, love might be a privilege, but marriage is a right. It was like about marriage equality. And I was like, I like that line.
I don't know, but can you get married without love?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Well,
arranged marriages.
But anyway, so what is it like on dating apps as a content creator? Do people recognize us? This episode was prompted by this lovely comment from one of our viewers. I'd be interested to hear about y'all's overall experience on dating apps as content creators. Like, do most people you match with recognize you? And if so, how does that affect the dynamic of things? Do people match with you just to say they enjoy your content? Do people act like they haven't seen your content out of fear that you'll unmatch them upon realizing they're a fan?
Yes.
Yes. Do most people you match with recognize you?
Most people,
No.
So that's good, because I feel like even that is kind of like a really online take. No offense to the commenter, but like we're in such a small bubble of the world.
Yes.
Most people, they got their own stuff going on.
It's nice of you to think that we're more famous than we are.
That's so nice.
But thanks.
Thank you.
But if so, how does that affect the dynamic of things? Okay, so when people do recognize
Yeah.
you...
It's not exciting usually.
No,
Usually.
it's not like, whoa, yay, a fan. It's more like, ah, fuck.
Yeah. Because there's just
No offense.
there's just a different dynamic. Like, in my opinion, sometimes fans don't see content creators as real people. They see you as a means of content, and so you just don't get treated like a regular person. And that's why it feels like such an uneven power dynamic to start out with. I'm sure like it could work out and then you guys talk it out and then it's not a big deal, but like to start with, normally it's just like that's a lot of work and I don't want to get into it.
Do people match with you just to say they enjoy your content? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
like
for
maybe
sure.
they don't even intend to want to date you, but they'll just say like, hey, I'm a really big fan, and then that's it. Like, they don't want anything.
That's pretty harmless.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks. Both of us have friends who are on dating apps who also have had these problems. So obviously it's not just us.
No.
Some people don't mind being recognized on dating apps, and usually those are the male creators that I
Yes.
know.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And especially like in LA, like you can see which of your creator friends are on the apps, and like they'll even use their headshots or maybe screen grabs from a video, and they look like really professional done. And then it'll say like in their job description, like YouTuber, like
Wow.
like content creator. Like usually it's the men that are like, yep, this is me. Maybe it is a clout thing. I don't know. I cannot speak for them.
Hey,
but
if you're
yeah,
proud of your job,
yeah.
I guess.
I think it's just different for men and women in general on dating apps, so combined with the platform.
I think mostly for women, the reason we don't try to pursue these things is because they can be dangerous
They'll
for
kill
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people want to target us. Some people want to take advantage. I don't know. Like, you just don't know as a woman. I think it's just a little less safe.
Even in the first episode of Deranged DMs, I think I showed you guys how I had like a pretty violent sounding threat. So we try very hard to take care of ourselves.
Yep, exactly. So that's one of the reasons that especially female creators don't feel safe dating fans or wanting to pursue that, even if you're a totally nice, normal person.
Yeah, like 99% of the time, no.
So I've gotten recognized on Hinge, and one of them thought I was a catfish. It's no fun if you're just stealing a YouTuber's pictures and name to make a profile. Unless this is actually Gabi Belle, though, I have huge doubts. Thanks, but I pressed X on this person because they don't need to know.
The whole message doesn't even sound like very nice.
No.
It just sounds like they're trying to find a reason to be bothered.
It's not right to catfish.
No. Have you seen that video of the guy who opens the door on his girl and she's dressed as a catfish on TikTok or something? And she looks so panicked.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
and you gotta help us find it.
She's dressed as a catfish?
Yes, and it looks really, really good.
Do people act like they haven't seen your content out of fear that you'll unmatch upon realizing they're a fan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that I've had that happen.
Mhm.
Where I went on a date one time and it started out nice and normal, but then while we were eating, he told me that he recognized me and that he purposely didn't tell me because he was afraid that I would unmatch him, and that gut feeling was right because I would have unmatched because I don't want to do that. So that was a little upsetting. So there was not a second date. My current partner, I purposely didn't even tell him my full name.
Same.
For the longest time.
Me too. He didn't know my name for like months until he came over, and then like my name was
In places.
in places,
Yeah.
and then he found out. I don't have my job or anything on, or I didn't have my job or anything on dating profiles, so like he had to have recognized me from watching my videos, and he said, I believe him, but he said he only saw my videos like a couple days before he saw me on Hinge.
Okay.
And that was the first time he ever saw me.
And also I can imagine that's a bit harder for you because I feel like your videos are getting recommended in the algorithm on YouTube like a lot this last
Thanks.
year. So, similar demographics.
He's really
He's
my
gonna-
demographic, so it
Yeah.
made sense.
Yeah.
Because he was a new fan, it wasn't as weird. But, like, if they're a long-term fan,
He
I don't
wasn't
know.
like in your subreddit.
It wasn't, like, really parasocial yet.
So what do you call it now then? Just social? It's
Yeah,
not
what is this?
parasocial?
Now
It's-
this is... It's just social.
It's just social. This one, I only have myself to blame because in my profile I put, like, I'm just being silly out here. I said, we'll instantly hit it off if I'm ovulating. This guy was like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work out. You might want to lower your standards. I don't understand what they said though. I still don't get it.
This
even
took me a
rereading it now.
while.
Why would I need to lower my standards?
If they're
if-
already low.
Yeah, like... I'm not setting the bar high. Like, you literally don't have to do anything. You just gotta wait for me to ovulate. And this guy's just like, no, lower those standards
Lower
even.
those standards. That's not low enough.
That one just made me laugh. I don't really use them anymore because I don't want to. Hi, Sabrina. I really hope you're ovulating currently. At the
Great.
very least, this prompt got me a lot of really funny responses, which,
Yes.
you know, if it puts a smile on my face, it was worth it.
Like, they're playing along.
Yeah, I like people in on the bit. Are you now? If not, I can come back in a few weeks.
And then he came back in 4 days. He couldn't wait.
Does this mean what I think it does, or do I just look more like the Grinch than I thought? I think I
Damn.
also have something Grinchy on my profile. This guy said, hey, I follow you on YouTube. I've actually had a huge crush on you forever. Emoji, emoji, emoji.
And this is what we're talking about. This message versus my current partner's message.
Very different vibes.
Very different
Dude,
vibes.
If he had sent you this message, I
I
don't know
would've
if
said
you would have
no.
responded.
I would not have responded.
As flattering as it was, and I appreciate the follow, it's safest for both of us if I just did not
No.
match. So I didn't. Oh, and then this one I just thought was really, really funny, where this guy's profile said, my biggest date fail. She took drugs before meeting up, blacked out on whiskey sours, then threatened to stab me. Which, you know, just Echo Park things.
Just Echo Park things. So these are just like what it's like to be a creator on common dating websites.
Yes.
But there is also, if you don't know, there is a dating app. Is it dating app? Dating
it's an app.
Dating website called Raya for just like industry people and like famous people,
Yes.
basically.
A lot of content creators are on it and people who just work in the industry, but you have to be referred by somebody who is already on it.
And you have to be approved after that.
Yes, you have to be approved. So it's a long process. Not everybody is on it. Apparently Bad Bunny is on it. I don't remember anybody else interesting, but there are other interesting people on it. I'm not on it.
Me neither.
We're not on it. We probably shouldn't be on any anymore right
No,
now.
I'm
technically.
not.
That's what it's like. I am making another video separately about I got approved not for Raya, but the Right Stuff, which is a right-wing dating app, and I got banned in less than 24 hours.
Without doing anything?
I didn't do anything. So I'm
I
going to make a
knew.
video on that when I'm done with Creator Clash.
Oh my god, please do. And that's what it's like.
That's the stuff.
Woo! Join us next time for, I was going to say creator class. Join us on Deranged DMs.
Join us Deranged DMs and let us know who you want us to have on a future episode of Deranged DMs. And if we like them, we'll reach out. And if we don't, then we won't.
And that's Gossip Girl XOXO.
XOXO.
Gossip Girl.